Hey everyone, Kirsten here. I hope you're all surviving quarantine. I certainly am not. That is why I have currently escaped to my bathroom to do some pampering, have some me time. So I'm just going to pop on quickly and talk to you about our Redefine regimen. I'm also going to show you how I incorporate our Amp Md system. So this system can be added to your Redefine regimen and also your reverse regimen. So the Redefine regimen is for the appearance of lines, pores, and loss of firmness. So it's for basically anti-aging. And it is actually the #1 in anti-aging here in Australia, Canada, and the US. This is #1. Can't get any better than this. So this box here comes with 4 products. You get our daily cleansing mask, you get our pore minimizing toner, you get our triple defense treatment day cream, and you get our overnight restorative cream. So you get a mask, a toner, a day cream, and night cream. So I'm going to talk to you about those products right now. And show you how they work. I'll also incorporate our Amp Md system. So the Amp Md system is our derma roller, and it also comes with, just give me 1 second, I'm just gonna grab it out of my cupboard here. Oops, comes with intensive renewing serum here. So these little blue capsules of goodness. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to do my daily cleansing mask. So this is a kaolin clay mask, and this mask is versatile. So for people with a little bit more sensitive skin, instead of putting the mask on and letting it dry, you could just use it as a wash basically. So you would just take a little bit, you don't need much, just put it on your finger like that. And I just kind of like, while I'm putting it on, just kind of exfoliate because it's got little bits of scrubbies in it. So it breaks up the dead skin, and then as it's drying, it draws impurities out of your skin. So you're meant to keep it on for 2 to 3 minutes, and I usually would just brush my teeth. Because I have oily skin, I could actually keep it on a little bit longer. I would just, put my mask on and then I'd cook dinner, or, that's probably a bit long, but I have left it on for up to 20 minutes. I wouldn't do that if you don't have oily skin. If you do have oily skin, that should be fine. So as it's drying impurities out of your skin, and it's collecting all that dead skin that you just scrubbed up, and kind of pulling it out of your pores. So I'm going to wash that off now. So a lot of people would just brush their teeth. I'm just going to quickly wash it off. So that would be 2 to 3 minutes you would want to leave it on. I'll be right back. Okay, I just washed it off. My skin feels amazing. I always have a microfiber washcloth just to kind of wipe any excess off, although that's not necessary because we do have a toner and some beautiful gauze pads that we're going to use in our next step. So next step is our pore minimizing toner, full of some incredible ingredients, alpha hydroxy acids and polyhydroxy acids, and these are like liquid exfoliators. So step 1, you are breaking up the dead skin on the surface and you're pulling it out and pulling it off with the clay mask. Step 2 is you're breaking up the gunk inside the pores with a liquid exfoliant. Toners are super important. A lot of people skip them. Don't skip your toners. Toners also restore the pH balance in your skin, which naturally sits at about a 7. When you wash your face, you strip it of that natural pH balance. It goes down to about a 1. So by using a toner, you're restoring that pH balance, which in turn is going to prevent your skin from producing excess oil. So toners are super important. So we have these amazing little gauze pads that you can get. They don't waste toner because a lot of the big fluffy gauze pads just soak up your toner and none of it ends up on your face. It just ends up sitting in the wasted gauze pad. So these little ones, you don't need much. Just put a little dab on it like that. They open up. They're folded in 4. So I would start just with the first square, do my forehead. It's good because it removes any excess mask and any excess leftover dead skin. And then I would just open it up. Open up to the next 4, and I'd do my nose, and then open it all the way up. and do the rest of my face and cheeks. And this toner is amazing. It also has some ingredients called, I can't remember what they're called, oligosaccharides, that shrink the appearance of your pores. So it's really like, I think this is probably one of the biggest factors in my transformation was this toner, because I have such large pores. So it really, that's the first thing I noticed when I started using Rhododendron Fields, was that my pores had shrunk. And I actually have a photo, because I took a really close-up photo, and you can see like on my cheek they actually literally shrunk. So super important, don't miss your toner. Okay, so normally right now, if I was just using the Redefine regimen, I would go on to my day cream during the day, or I would go on to my night cream during the night. So it can be pretty simple, like that's 3 steps. That's pretty easy, but I don't like simple, so I'm going to add in a few other things. So I'm going to add in my derma roller. So this little wheel right here is called a derma roller. It's called our Amp Md roller. It has 192 microscopic pretty much, little needles. They're surgical grade, very finite, very sharp. The purpose of derma rolling, or skin needling as some people call it, is to create a channel in your skin to break through that top layer of dead skin. Even though I exfoliated, even though I use microdermabrasion paste, I still have a layer of dead skin. And when you're using good products, they get trapped in that, and a lot of it gets trapped in that top layer of dead skin. So this creates a channel, gets through that top layer of dead skin, and it also promotes collagen production, because when you're pricking your skin goes into repair mode. So it is producing more collagen. So this is amazing. It increases the results in your regimen by 4 times when you add in this miracle little serum as well. So if you want fast results, you get a Redefine regimen or a reverse regimen, and then add on this system, because it's ridiculous. So powerful. So when you're rolling, always roll after your toner. Make sure you don't have creams on your face. You would just go back and forth. They say it takes about a minute. When you first start using it, you might find it feels a bit weird, but to me, I don't think it hurts at all. It just feels like a little bit of electricity. Don't push too hard, depends what you can handle. You definitely don't want to be drawing blood. A lot of salons and stuff provide needling services, and they run at about $200 to $300 for a session. So like, you can do that at home with this. Don't be paying that. Definitely don't be paying that, because this does the exact same thing. So you go all horizontal all over your face. Don't really do my nose because it's too bony, but get in there. Do your lips. And then up and down. Go in 3 directions, they say. 3, up and down, and then diagonal. So I won't do it. I would normally be a bit more thorough, but I don't want to waste too much of your time. So needling done. So I've got this nice channel created in my skin, and now what I'm going to do is I would put on this serum, this intensive renewing serum, which contains 2 of the most important ingredients in anti-aging, called retinol and peptides. Retinol is a form of retinol, but it's stronger. It's about 20 times stronger. So it comes in these little airtight capsules, because as soon as it's exposed to air, it becomes less efficient. So we want to keep it in its most effective state in these little capsules. So yeah, it contains retinol. So it's the closest you'll get to prescription strength retinol. So it's probably the best product out there for anti-aging, and it feels like heaven. Okay, so you can squeeze out the retinol and the peptides in this little gel that is formulated with a calcium buffer. So retinol is vitamin A, and it actually can be quite abrasive to your skin if it's not formulated with other ingredients, because what it does is it causes your skin to slough off dead skin cells and produce new ones. So it's renewing your skin. But when it's sloughing off those old dead skin cells, your skin can become quite dry. So you have to have the right formulation, and that's exactly what this is. It is an incredible formulation of retinol and peptides and calcium with a calcium buffer. And so it's just this really yellow. The more yellow it is, the more stronger the retinol is. So it's looks like a little gel. It's more like a thick serum, and it feels like silk. So you would put that on right after you've created those channels, and it goes straight down into the lower layers of the epidermis, where it is going to go to work, and it is going to start. Peptides help. They're the building blocks of amino acids are the building blocks of collagen. So that's what peptides helps build those up, and the retinol helps you produce new skin cells. So just a huge step towards stopping that aging process. Okay, so I've got that on, and then I would go back to my Redefine regimen, and I would pop on my night cream. So we've got an overnight restorative cream, which also contains retinol. It's called retinol palmitate, which is a derivative of retinol, a little bit gentler, not as strong, but still extremely effective, and also has some hydrating ingredients in there. So it's really going to hydrate you overnight and restore your skin. So you would just pop on. You don't need much. It lasts me ages, so I just use like a very small amount. Especially when you're using all the other ingredients. Don't get too close to your eyes, because we do have an eye cream, and I've just run out, so I'll just show you. So after this I would put on my eye cream. Eye cream gets put on the orbital bone right around here. Do not put it any closer than that, because it travels an inch, and if you put it any closer than that while you're sleeping, it's going to go into your eye, and you're going to wake up with really red eyes, and you don't want that. So make sure it's on an inch from your eye. It depends, everyone's structure is different. My orbital bone's quite far from my eye, so just an inch, and trust me, it really does travel. So that's it for the Redefine Amp Md System. Such a good, of course we have our day cream, but it's night, so I'm not putting that on, but this has SPF 15. I believe it's actually stronger than 15, but we just couldn't label it any stronger than that. So great protection here, and it's got optical brighteners, and so it just makes your skin look really fresh and glowy during the day. So this regimen is amazing. It's so good, and we have a deal on right now. If you buy this regimen or the reverse regimen up until April 14th, you get a free reverse radiance mask. So it's an incredible mask that just really brightens your skin. It has all these beautiful brightening ingredients, and it contains some retinol technology as well. So I hope you're enjoying your weekend or your week, and enjoying this event, and in surviving quarantine. I'm gonna go finish my vodka now before I have to get back to my kid duties. Cheers, everyone.